Thursday night, it was the Weslaco Panthers making a big move. After this fumble into the end zone, PSGA Memorial never seemed the same. They were going to go up 10-0. Instead, it was all Weslaco from there out. That offense, that slot T, man, those running backs. Chip Cruz in for the touchdown there, and then Andrew Cavazos takes it in for Weslaco. Here, they go on and take control. They are the only undefeated team in district play in 31-5A, and so Tony Villarreal has a message for anybody wanting to rank his Panthers.
Yes, you know, one of the things that I've noticed about our kids is we played 4 teams and all been in the top 5 or 6 by y'all's rankings, and we have been in every game, and I'm real proud of my kids.
I would like to point out that actually Action 4 does not have rankings. We don't do any rankings on Sunday Sports Extra, Friday Sports Extra. But you guys do.
We do.
All right. Where do the Weslaco Panthers rank? They're 2-2, but they're 2-0 in what we consider the toughest district. They're playing pretty good.
They are playing really good, and I think what we're seeing is there's just a lot of parity this particular football season in the Valley. Not one team is coming up and kind of making their stamp as the team to beat, and I think what we saw, I mean, you can call them upsets, maybe surprises, but we're going to see even more of those as the season goes on. I mean, nothing's for sure anywhere in any district in the Valley.
It's all about matchups, Joe. That's what
it's matchups and it's execution. They had a game plan laid out for them. Their defense is similar to San Benito's. They went into that game saying, hey, if we do the things San Benito did defensively, we're going to win the football game, and they did. So execution, you're right.
Yeah. Well, Weslaco East came up with a huge win. You know, their first 5A district win. Of course, they've been in 4A for years. And the Wildcats came up with a big win, giving McAllen their first loss of the season. Dennis, Weslaco East, obviously right there, going to be one of the competitors for this title.
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's a good win for them. They got that 5A win. I think that gets a lot of that monkey off the back, so to speak. But, again, like you go back to all these teams, I mean, on any given night, anyone can beat anyone, and I think that's what a lot of people say, well, there's not one team to beat. It may be a down year for Valley football. I actually think the opposite. I think there's so many good quality teams that makes for a better, more compelling season.
That's certainly right. And McAllen, just because they lose doesn't mean that they can't win this district. There's a chance that you could win this district and have 2 losses.
I think you will lose 2 times and win this district still. Yeah, somebody will.
All right, and the other one, McAllen Rowe and San Benito. We talked for weeks about San Benito's defense. Well, McAllen Rowe says, I'll take your defense and, you know, trump you up on offense. How about that? Unbelievable. You know, they've been running this no-huddle spread for so many years in Rowe, and they're so good at it. And Javi Obregon is obviously the best 5A quarterback we've got in the Valley. Rowe took it to San Benito this last week.
Yeah, one of those things where just the offense was just too much. And again, it's tough when you're a defensive-oriented team going against a high-scoring offense like that, and they put up points and you get behind them early. It's tough to come back and try to win that ball game.
All right, well, let's go ahead and make our picks. Weslaco at McAllen Rowe. What are your thoughts?
I think Weslaco's got this one.
I think McAllen Rowe wins this. If the defense was laid out and here's what they do, well, they got the same defense San Benito does. Look out.
Well, I'm tired of picking against Weslaco and losing, so I'm going to go with Weslaco on this one, and we'll see how that one works. Let's go ahead and make our picks on PSGA Memorial, McAllen Memorial. PSGA Memorial has looked, you know, not that great these last 2 weeks. 0-2 after starting 1-0. Dennis, McAllen Memorial's had a week to prepare for him. Who do you see winning?
I see PSG Memorial. I think they get things right this week.
I think they try to get better, but I think McAllen Memorial isn't young anymore. It's mid-season now. These kids are ready to keep rolling.
Yeah, they might not be young, but PSG Memorial is so experienced. Manny Mancias, Jaime Borrego, that's a tough combination to beat. I'm going to go with PSG Memorial on that one. And finally, PSG North and San Benito. Another great game. Does San Benito rebound? Can they stop Hakeem Dadream Fontil and him, I mean, over 280 yards?
Yeah, PSG North, San Benito, I haven't seen them play a really great football game yet, and I think PSG North gets them.
I think PSJA North, but it's the slimmest of margins, San Benito fans. Don't think I'm not looking at you thinking that offense is ready to explode. All
right, it's our first unanimous pick because we're all 3 picking PSJ North to win this one. But, of course, anything can happen because it's 31-5A. We are coming right back. We're going to talk about last night's game, Harlingen South and Brownsville Porter. It was a pretty good game for the Hawks, who are getting ready for a week of rest. And, of course, Donna making their play to be the top team in the land. We'll talk about it next.